this, maybe he's gonna have to rely on some good storms to do it, just because there's so many lurkers here. Storming, it looks like he missed with that storm, but managing to get a second storm off to take care of a couple of those hydralisks, and yeah, he's gonna have to pull back here. Just too many lings, and lings on dragoons right here. He needs to storm those lings to get them off the dragoons, otherwise he's just going to end up losing his goons as well. Eve now pulling back, having successfully defended that, doesn't want to press his luck. Lucky for Virtuoso, managed to save that dragoon. More units being pumped at the moment. It looks like a little bit of a supply. A little bit. I'm surprised that he didn't wait for weapons 3 to upgrade before pushing that attack in. Maybe he got a little bit hasty there, but Eve being pretty well contained here, and in a lot of trouble. We'll see if now he has the Queen's Nest down. Now has the Hive going, but really I'm not sure that that's even if he went to Ultralisk or Dark Swarm. As you can see, that second robotics facility out. Looks like Virtuoso in the meantime going to take down this Zelmaga temple, going to take down the map artifact, so he can get position right here and start harassing this other expansion. Really, Eve completely on the defensive, just because he's had to be, especially now because of the economic disadvantage. Just because, as you can see, 1, 2, and still 3. Usually this would be mined out by now. Fourth option, 4, although it's just a 3er, versus the 4 bases that are going otherwise, and this is entirely mined out, it looks like. So you've got your main. So basically 3-on-3 and not a good situation, Zerg on Protoss. Usually you want to be quite a bit ahead of your Protoss opponent when it's Zerg versus Protoss as far as expansions go. You don't want to be dead even or be behind. Anyway, obviously don't want to be behind. Lurkers still camping out, still pushing up. It looks like just now that weapons 3 kicking out a little bit ago. So Virtuoso thinking about making an attack here. He does have, it looks like he's got a good sized force to do it. He's got a Dark Templar otherwise, and if he does manage to take out this 12 o'clock location or harass here, another Templar storm. Yeah, looks like Eve this time responding very well, but just doesn't manage to get the drones out there in enough time to protect from that size storm. It looks like a lurker going to be burrowed at that edge, and spotting with those overlords might be able to do a little bit of damage, but still wouldn't be able to stop anything all that big. Looks like Virtuoso once again going to bring them cliffside to be annoying. Yeah, just going to use the map to his advantage. Probably just camp him here, take out the overlord, and just worry. And then Eve in the meantime expanding the bottom right hand corner, while Virtuoso is expanding the 6 o'clock location. So I don't think he can even defend that at the moment. He's just going to hope that Virtuoso can't spot that out. And as you can see, he's going to push them off the map, and now he has sight, and he's going to be able to just use Dragoons and Psystorm. Let's see if he's already was able to take that. Yeah. Drones pushing back. Things just not going well for Eve at the moment. Eve getting contained. Those drones, it looks like they were almost spotted out the 6 o'clock, that bottom right hand corner. But I gotta assume that they know that expansion's going up after that Ling protection, though. I'm gonna give Virtuoso credit in that regard, that he knows what's going on at that location. Sun Colony going down there. I still don't think it's going to be enough. Opening up the second map artifact, because hey, why not? This 12 o'clock expansion looks pretty sturdy here, but again, going to worry about Lings in the meantime, pushing the 6th o'clock location, but it looks like they're going to be engaged by some reinforcements here. It looks like they're going to try to push in for a flank. There's going to engage, seeing that drop shuttle, fortunately, but I don't think that's going to do that much. Let's see if it looks like they're going to be brought all the way around. I'm going to check the tech really quick here. Hive is up. I don't see any Ultralisk Cavern or anything. Oh, there's an Ultralisk Cavern. Odd positioning there. Looks like they're going to go to the north, but I think this will be okay because, yeah, as you can see, 2 Reavers, which will be spotted out, so that's a little bit of an informational boon. They're just trying to go and test the perimeter here, see if there's any place they can attack, and it doesn't look like there really is. They might be able to take out the cannons here, but I think the probes will actually just attack and be able to clean things up afterwards. Looks like they are they're at level 2 weapons upgrade, which is fortunate, and they are crack upgraded, but as far as the adrenaline upgrade, but still, yeah, just being taken out. Still no mining at that bottom right hand corner. Ultralisk in stuff being upgraded, so it looks like we're going to see a switch to Ultralisk from Eve. Eve does have that Ultralisk up, has a single Ultralisk up. I just don't think it's going to be enough at this point. Not against level 3 attack. Let's see if he's level 3 Carapace going, and Virtuoso really controlling the map otherwise. Again, it looks like he's pushing up with some more Dragoons to be annoying here on this cliffside edge. Don't see anything else happening in the meantime as far as drops or anything else, as you can see on the minimap. Going to get another storm from the distance and take out more drones. Yeah, as you can tell, Eve, I think, just a little bit frustrated now. What looks like a couple Ultras being morphed here. Going to push up with another gigantic attack here. Doesn't look like that. Just going to bring this dark. And fortunately for Virtuoso, these 2 Dragoons are going to spot this attack incoming. with this large grouping of Ultralisks and Lings. So yeah, it's gonna, instead of moving those 2 Reavers off, is gonna keep them there. But ouch, huge! Those 4 Reavers are gonna spell doom for this attack. The Reavers are. It looks like this front Reaver is gonna be taken out. Second Reaver being still more Reavers in the dropships even, and it looks like he's Virtuoso using kind of some micro between the 3 Reavers and whatnot, and yeah, bringing up his side force to cut off any sort of side force that would be brought up to kind of supplement this attack. And yeah, this attack quickly being squashed by Virtuoso. That's unfortunate for Eve, just having just so many Reavers out at that position. And with these Reavers, actually what he's going to be able to do with the Reaver Observer combination, he's going to be able to slowly move in against these lurkers, and there's nothing, I just don't think there's anything Eve can do at this point. Virtuoso just so far ahead, is basically maxed out unit-wise. Virtuoso at 120, not doing well. A little bit of a miscue there, dropping them a little too close to that lurker line. But as you can see, the lurker is going to be able to, but very quickly getting his units back in the dropship. I'm surprised he doesn't have the observer at the front. I expect him to move it a little closer here in just a moment. Yeah, there he goes. And now, yeah, it's just going to be a slow press. Eve really doesn't have a lot of options here. Just hurting economically. Virtuoso doing awesome economically and as far as production goes, and he's going to be able to basically storm, take this 12 o'clock location. That's probably going to be it. As you can see, he's got like 3,000 resources and he can't even spend them at this point because he's maxed out 200 out of 200. And we'll see. We'll see if he decides to attack this bottom right location now that it's up. I'm not sure if he realizes it's up. It's up. Zerglings being hit right there. More lurkers pushing in. This is going to be like Eve's main defense here. It looks like Psystorm going off, and so losing those lurkers almost as quickly as they were put down. A couple Ultralisks here in the background. Let's see if he really needs to push with whatever he's got right now, because otherwise he's just not going to be able to hold this, and that's really his only option. And even if he does that, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to defend this off. But I think he's realizing that, and we're probably going to see one last hoopla right here. I have already seen this match, so that is what in fact is going to happen. So I'll tell you that ahead of time. And still more lurkers being picked off right at the 12 o'clock location. And here come the Ultralisks. Come on, attack, attack, Eve. Gathering up as many Ultralisks as possible. Looks like he's got, what, I don't know, I'd say about 9 Ultralisks there. Yeah, 4 and 5, 9. And going to push them up in just a moment, but not before these Sunken Colonies are taken up by these Reavers, and still a huge attack force, and more Reavers being pushed up and ferried to the front. The Reavers don't look like they have a lot of the Dragoons, which really you want kind of up front to protect them. Now comes the big attack, just launching in, Psystorm going off everywhere, beautiful Psystorm hitting the entire area, Lurkers pushing up as well, Lurkers getting Psystorm secondarily being taken out, and now, yeah, as you can see, just absolute massacre, and that's going to be GG for Eve. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Eve, so NrG going down, and the base is gone. Interesting. So NrG going down 1-0 to OD. Keep in mind, because of that forfeit, they have to win 2 in a row, otherwise they cannot win. Or I should say, at this point, they have to go 3-1, otherwise NrG cannot win. So OD going out to an early advantage. And Game 2, I think I misquoted something. I said, like, go to YankeeLeague.com. You want to go to BroodWarUSA.org to check out everything involved with this. Or if you go on Battle.net, I think it's the next game. These are done Wednesday and Thursday, and you can listen on the matches. It's actually kind of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Special thanks again to OD and to NrG for letting me sit in and do this casting, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.